Bimsala, you are the real deal.
Zach. Zach.
Hello guys, welcome to Movietreat. Here we analyze movies and give our honest opinion about them.
Well, before we delve into today's episode, do want to subscribe, like, and share.
I am your host, Honey Oracle, Mr. Tanja Obembe, Iwon Turufo, Antero Kanja, Eyenebe, Npo Sport. With me is...
Well, I am Kai Mavis, and today we're going to be analyzing a movie titled Christmas in Lagos, produced by Jade Osiberu
and directed by Jade Osiberu.
You can find this movie on Prime.
With us today are two amazing guests that will be analyzing this movie with us. But before we introduce them, we'd love to show you our favorite scene in the movie.
What happened? C'est un énorme problème. I sent the others ahead of me, and they are supposed to be here maintenant. I just called my assistant, and she has informed me that they got into an accident.
Accident, Bao?
Can't we just send somebody to go and get them, Abby? No. They spilled all over the floor. And before I could salvage anything, how do you call these rebels? They appeared and ate everything off the floor. To the party. Stephanie.
Welcome back. Remember we told you we have two amazing guests that will be analyzing this movie with us.
Please do us the honor of introducing yourselves. Let's start with you.
Okay, I'm Genevieve Indubisi.
Genevieve.
Hi guys, I'm Zugu Japheth.
Remember Japheth.
Okay, I want to ask you, what is your honest opinion about Christmas in Lagos?
Okay, Christmas in Lagos is a movie I so much enjoyed while watching. It's a movie that mirrors the culture of Nigeria using Lagos as a point of view. Like from the first scene of the movie, you can see it where Philo, I think that's her name, was driving in the traffic. Yeah, in the traffic, and you can see the hostility of the traffic in Lagos, how mad it is, how they are trying to sell things, buy things at the same time, and doing a lot. It shows how rowdy Lagos can be, even during Christmas and stuff. And it also shows like how things work in Nigeria. I so much enjoy the fact that they actually brought in some commercials, like they did some commercials in the movie, trying to promote our music artists and some other products that is home-based. Yeah, I think it's a good one for them.
Coupled with that, Christmas is the time we spend with our family. When you look at the movie, you see, and then they spend quality time with their family on the movie. It shows things that happen during Christmas time and love triangle, which is mostly based the case now. So that's all.
We're talking about Fiyin. The story it has a lot of stories inside the story. But Fiyin, she was in love with her best friend. Or should I say in love, or she thought she was in love with her best friend. But in the starting of the movie, you see where the friend came and brought out a ring and told her he was going to propose to his girlfriend. Do you think not telling Fiyin that he even had a girlfriend in the first place, do you think it was wrong? He didn't tell her. Do you think it was wrong for him not to tell her?
Oh, Ella, is this really happening? Ella is gorgeous. Must cost a fortune.
It's exactly what Yaga ZA would want.
Yaga what?
Jesus, Fiyin, you almost killed us.
You never said you were dating anyone. Let alone serious enough to actually want to get engaged to the person.
Breathe, Fiyin, breathe. We've been dating for 8 months now, but I've known her for a few years.
8 months?
Well, to me, I think it wasn't necessary at all. Because from from the storyline, they grew up in the same neighborhood. So they've been acquainted for a long time now. And with the way they are portraying the both of them in the movie, you will see that the guy had the high up, like the high percentage of crush was from the guy. Like he was crushing on this girl for a long time, and the girl was not giving this guy a green light. So there's a way someone will friend zone you and feel like, okay, at this point I give up, I kill all every feelings concerning this person, and let's just be friends. So that was the situation. He was is it what's his name again?
No, it's Finn. What's his name?
The guy hello yeah, that was the kind of situation he was going through. You have a crush on somebody for, let's say, 10 to 15 years, and the person is not reciprocating the same energy.
Yes.
So it was high time he moved on. So he moved on, he went to the States, moved on, found love. I think what actually brought them together was the fact that they shared something in
Same
common.
parents,
You understand? He lost
yes.
parents, around lost his sister, and Christmas was something very significant to both of them. And I think Finn was like realizing that, oh, this guy actually loves me after going through series of traumatic relationships, and wanted to fall back, making him second fiddle, stuff like that. So I don't think what she was feeling was actually love.
Yes.
I feel it was sympathetic love, something like that. If there's anything like that at all.
My own.
So it wasn't necessary.
I think it was too early, like to tell her that he want to go and propose to Yagazi. So
No, to me, it wasn't true. I don't feel like he was, because he hid the relationship from her.
Yeah.
He didn't tell her that he was dating anybody,
Yeah.
and they are best friends.
Yeah.
To me, it was messed up.
Yeah.
To me, it wasn't necessary.
It was because they were best friends.
They were
Meaning
best
they
friends.
shared things,
Yeah.
Together.
some information that that
And
only
they
the two of them.
dance together.
So for the fact that he hid that,
Well, me, I won't call it hiding. I will say it was waiting for a perfect timing. You understand?
So showing her the ring.
It's
is the perfect timing.
It's
No,
not even a perfect timing.
Okay.
because she was shocked from
Yeah.
the look
She
on her
was
face
shocked.
when she saw the ring.
If
So
she
she was
thought
shocked
he wanted to propose to
to her. So
Even the friend was,
That is to me that is that's too selfish from her. You can't eat your cake and have it. You can't put me in a cage chasing a bird flying. Then you want to come back to me, and it doesn't work that
No,
way.
the problem is not the coming back or they are two being in a relationship.
The problem is
him
not
not telling her
telling-
about his own
yes, he
relationship.
kept it from her.
Even when they were best friends. You understand? He hid it from her. He did not tell her. They dated for 6 months. I think this
Yes.
might be 8 months.
6 months. According to
Elo and Yagaze, they dated for a long time. I mean
Yeah.
8 months before he
How about we see it from this
Propose.
perspective that he was not sure of what was going on between both of them. He needed to be sure before,
him
like
and Finn. What's going on between him
I-
and Finn or him and
I mean
Hello and
Elo and
Yagazi.
Finn?
Yagaze, the girl he wants to propose
yeah,
to.
the guy he wants to propose to.
Yagazi.
Yeah, how about he can be in a relationship for 6 to 8 months and stuff, and like
Not sure.
I think he didn't even tell the parents. It was even during Christmas.
Yes.
So something you've not told your parents.
Yeah.
I don't think you can even tell your best friend. So I think he was trying to be.
Really?
Even the mom was surprised.
Yes,
The mom
because
thought he wanted to
if
propose to the girl.
if he was quite sure of, okay, I'm ready to settle down with this person, then we would have at least given a hint to the parents and maybe the best friend. But I think he was taking things one step at a time. Yeah, and even when they got there, he wasn't actually hiding anything. It was like, you guys should fall in love with each other, get to know each other. This is my best friend and this is my girlfriend. I can't do without both of you. So just get acquainted to each other and try to love each other. So I think it was not a big deal. I think it was just getting on our nerves that, oh, this guy is coming back. This guy will still propose to me. And and everything is going south. I think that's just the problem she was having. But to me, not telling her was not a big deal.
Okay, I want to ask a question. Do you think he was taking like the mom footstep, because the mom at a certain point, mainly after the after the first divorce, the man was the father died. Some men were coming after the woman disagree, or like she was not interested to marry again. And I just think that Kim was even taking the mother footstep, because How can a mother that you have a grown-up daughter, two men will be coming to your house?
Well, to me, I can't juxtapose the character of the both of them, because this is a woman trying to protect the daughter, respecting her feelings as well, and also trying to find love. Now, sometimes we put family first. Now, I might be in love with somebody, but maybe I don't know the extent at which this person can go and stuff. So I have to protect my daughter's image and stuff. And I don't know what my daughter will want from me. You understand? Some person cannot handle this step father and stepmother of a teen. They take it too serious. So you have to respect the fact that you have a daughter. How is she taking it? Is she ready to move on with a new parent, or she wants to just like, let's just be mom and daughter, no one else in the picture. So I think that's where the mom was looking it at, like the point of view of the mom. That's where the thing was coming from. But Elo's own case, she was not married. Pin's own case, she was not married. So there was, I think there's no similarity between the both of them, because even when the mom got married, she asked the daughter. The daughter was like, don't kill your own dreams and love and your love life because of me. Move on, go do your thing, and you understand.
No, they actually have the same thing because the mother considered the daughter's feeling first before doing that. So they are two different. Yeah, Fifi was afraid of her feelings from my own point of view because at first the person she dated, she didn't love the person, but she just wanted to date the person so that she could forget about the feeling. But it grew stronger, and I think she wanted to tell Elo of her feelings during that Christmas time. But then came with the shock of I'm proposing to my girlfriend that she hasn't heard of for a long time. So I think that would be good.
Okay. Please, I want to ask, what is your favorite part? That particular movie, your favorite part?
I think where Evie and Ajain they went for a show. Yes.
Yeah. How about
It's difficult to pick a favorite scene actually. In the movie, it's like the setup, everything was
yeah, they really spend
inch
money that
perfect.
movie.
Like the
Really spend money.
the church, the carol, the music was like perfect. You understand? It's been long. It's been long we had such production in Nigeria. I think it will stand the test of time. You can. It's a movie you can rewatch and rewatch and rewatch during Christmas period, and you still enjoy it. You still feel like it's the first time you're watching it. So to me, for the sake of the show, I'll pick the the chicken. I'll pick the chicken scene as my favorite because
Okay, thank you. We've got some hot ice for you. Please take two.
Welcome to the game segment of today's episode. Well, as you can see, I have two balloons and it has two balloons. All you have to do is pick two balloons, any two balloons of your choice, then bust it. There's a paper inside. In one of the balloons, or one of the papers rather, is written win. Once you bust it, you give me back. You give me your paper, then you give him your paper. Then at the end of the episode, or at the end of today's episode, we will announce to you the winner. So here you go.
You like to sing last. No worry,
Give them the bottle. Okay. You're ready when you're ready. Oh wow.
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay. So I wanted to know what's your take on, do you think it's proper for men, no, for women, sorry, to propose to men? Because you know in the movie, Zach jokingly told Finney's mom and he was like, is your, no,
Oh.
is it Zach that told
You
him?
know,
No.
Sorry, the her fiance or her husband at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
He was like, he jokingly said to her and told her, he was like,
See
That
Tonye.
they want to
you are
buy
the one to
the
propose to him now.
He said I'm
He said it
African
Tonye,
jokingly, you
right?
understand?
Yes,
He said it
Tonye.
jokingly.
Tonye, yeah.
But what's your take on that? Do you think it's
because I
fair?
thought they said what a man can do,
A
a
woman-
woman can
Why
I
do.
that's how it
disagree.
is.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay, yeah, disagree
I'm an
with
African woman.
that.
A man must go on his news, please.
What if he
Yeah.
stands?
Well,
If he stands, one leg down.
What if he stands and buy you Birkin bag and a Lamborghini?
well, to me, I don't think it's a big deal. Most time, we are the same person that would tell each ourselves that we should go for what we want, isn't it?
Yeah.
So a girl going for what she wants does not make her cheap. It's just so that she's ambitious. So I think if you love a guy, if you like a guy and you feel the guy is reciprocating the energy, but is not coming out of his shell, you can do your thing. This is 21st century, my dear. I think if Philo had done that to what do you call is it
Yeah.
Philo?
That
What's
is
his name?
a
Hello.
If Elo has done, if Finn has done it to Elo, I think they would have ended up together.
Yes.
But
yes.
she was being skeptical about the whole thing, and so I think if you need something or if you want something, just go for it.
Okay, in this movie, I also noticed something like, so he's really, because I'm from Igbo, I really noticed that during Christmas, parents used to pick a wife. As you are going to that village, you must marry this. So why do, like, especially Igbo people, see Christmas like it's a time to get married?
I think it's because Christmas times, most of these people overseas they don't celebrate Easter. They keep it till Christmas time when everybody comes back because it's that time you see everybody, people you've not
Families
seen,
together.
yes, families together. So at that time you get to see people that you've not seen before, the ones that are your cousins,
Okay.
to avoid you making mistake of thinking, this is my, yeah.
I think I buy the idea. I concord because most times when that's the only time you have to spend with your people, and most African parents will want you to marry from their tribe.
Yes.
You understand? So during Christmas, everybody, most likely, let me say 80% of people overseas and even people within, they come back to their roots to understand their roots and also get acquainted to old time friends and stuff like that. So I think it's the best time for our African parents to pressure someone to get married
Or
and
even
stuff.
get their children's attention.
Yeah. True.
Personally, what did you learn from this movie personally?
Well, I from the Dolo and Tony perspective, I understood that even as a woman puts her material life ahead of her, she still understands the little things that matters in marriage. You see, Tonya was loving, caring, and you understand the fact that a woman needs her space at some time, and she needs that company at some time. Dollar was all about the money. Like if there's money, there's everything. I can buy you. Yeah, I can buy you London, I can buy you Paris, I can bring space back to Earth for you. But that, in a way, that was insensitive because she wasn't understanding the fact that the woman is trying to heal, at the same time finding love. Putting love and family together was not easy. That was where Tony was much more better than.
Much more better.
Sorry.
A little bit of British accent.
Okay.
My part is from Elozie's family.
Okay.
Most times when we lost someone, we find it very hard to move on. Even when our loved ones are doing something for us to move on, more like hold on to the past. Because Elozie's mom was holding on to too much because she lost Ijoma. That made her not to realize that her family needs her as the mother and they need her attention more. But when she went to the church and the priest talked to her, that's why sometimes we need all these priests and mentors to tell us what to do. I think after she had a conversation with the priest, she realized her mistake. And
But
she herself,
do you feel like that was because she acted that way because she loved the daughter more than Elo?
I wouldn't say that because I would say it's because she had only one daughter and one son. And mother-daughter relationship, I think it got to her. So that's what I actually
So
say.
if you check the life,
Me, I
Yeah, she had so much
me, I think she died during Christmas, and the Christmas brings back
Yeah,
memories.
that's
That's
memories
why it was very, very
Very
difficult
hard.
for her
for her
to
to
move
let go,
on.
because
Yeah,
each time you want to put up the Christmas decors and stuff, it's
that
always hitting hard
yeah.
on her. So I think it's not about the love thing. It's just all about the memories attached to the Christmas thing. And also I would like to throw lights on the part that is it Pino, I mean, was caught kissing like
Okay,
Fiyin.
okay, that's
Fiyin
yeah,
fine.
and
yeah, I will commend
Fiyin.
I commend the girlfriend for not like
Yes.
taking things
Yes, for
too
reacting.
drastic, you understand. She understood that these people have known each other and there are still feelings in between and stuff, so she just allowed him to choose
Yeah,
between your best friend
friend
or me. I won't be playing that game of who
Yes.
is,
fighting
yeah, I'm
over.
not contending with anybody with my man, understand? So at the end of the day, they all found a common ground. So I think it's a nice one from there.
Okay, okay, I want to know what is the social relevance of this movie? Like what the movie is trying to
Tell the society.
tell the society
What do you think
or
is
people that will be watching this podcast.
what do you think
Like you
people in the
want to
society should learn from the
find the
movie?
movie.
I mean, to me, I think the sole message is Christmas is time to celebrate you and create that family togetherness as usual. Yeah, because
Not only family, friends, loved
friends, you
ones.
understand, it's a time where you put certain things aside and you come to your roots, understand that you've toiled from January, this is December, you have to,
But some people will say that that they are place. Some people they don't go to
I
village.
think they don't have happy home.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yes, and then I think most times it will be hard to let go, but you just have to do that so that you won't scare people away because you are grieving. Yeah, that's what I learned.
Okay. We have come to the
Well,
end of today's episode.
shout out to the sponsors of today's episodes, King Rufus Graphics. Well, during our game segments, we played a game and
We love to know the winner.
we love to know the winner of today's episode. I believe this is yours. You gave me yours,
Yeah.
man. Fingers crossed. Me, I don't want. Well, we have come to the end of today's episode and we are going to announce our winner. This is yours, right? This is
Yes.
yours.
Okay, the winner for today's episode is Genevieve.
Genevieve. Wow. Finally, a girl. Yeah. Time for coming.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Okay.
Congratulobia.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming, my love. Here you go. Okay. Do well to reach out to the sponsors of today's episode. You can stand the chance to be a guest on the next episode. All you have to do is subscribe, like, and share. Do well to turn on your post notification so you can get notified anytime we drop another. See you in the next episode. Bye.